Alright, some of you have been asking about the SAT math subject test math 2. So let's crack into the question. Question 29. If the triangle created by OAB is rotated around the x-axis, what is the volume of the generated solid? So basically, you would rotate it around this side. So just visualize that in your head real quick. And the formula would be 1/3 base times height for a cylinder. I mean, yeah, an ice cream cone, whatever you want to call it. So basically, 1/3 times, what is the base? It'd be a circle, right? And what's the area of a circle? It's pi r squared times height. So it's 1/3 pi times r, which is 3. That's 9 times height, which is 5. So it'd be 1/3 times 9 times 5, which would be 15 pi. And you estimate pi as 3.14, right? Which would be D. Alright, 3. The formula below is often used by project managers to compute N. E. The estimated time to complete a job, where O is the shortest completion time, P is the longest completion time, and M is the most likely completion time. Which of the following correctly gives P in terms of E, O, and M? Well, first looking at the question, the beginning part is practically useless as it doesn't tell us much information how to isolate P. So the first step you would do is multiply both sides by 6 to isolate P without this. So 6E is equal to O plus 4M plus P. The next step you would do is subtract both sides by O and 4M. So 6E minus O minus 4M is equal to P. So this is what you have, and you just look over here. And, well, if you multiply both sides, wait, no, it's not this. Oh, look, it's right here. It's this. If g of x is equal to x plus 2 squared, what is the value of g of x plus 2? So what would you do? So you know that this value right here gets plugged into this value. So this value right here, x plus 2, would get plugged into this value right here. So if you do that, you plug it in, g of x plus 2, oh, that's a g, will be equal to x plus 2 plus 2 squared, which is equal to x plus 2 squared, which is also equal to x plus 4 squared, which, if we simplify or factor this out, it'd be x squared plus 8x plus 16, which will give you E. Alright, question 4. In the figure above, RT is equal to TU. What is the value of X? Alright, so RT is equal to TU. Bang, bang. RTU is an isosceles triangle. So the game plan to figure out X is we calculate these two angles and subtract it from 180. So how do we do that? So these two angles are equivalent or congruent. So basically 180 minus 114 divided by 2 is equal to 33. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this angle right here is 33. And in order to find this angle, these two are supplementary. So this angle is 66. We subtract 180 from these two. So 180 minus 97 is equal to 83. So this angle is 83. Therefore, this angle is also 83. So 180 minus 116 is equal to 60.